right. Anything from the state?
Your Honor, the defendant has a history of theft. Since, I believe, the plea, he has since been sentenced to prison. He's serving a 10-month sentence. I believe there were 3 cases run concurrent to the 10 months. Counsel tells me he is available or out in about 4. Under the circumstances, we do not believe that he's even available. Obviously, at this point, for community control, we would ask you to impose a prison sentence. The trailer involved in this case was recovered, so there is no restitution.
Mr. Coleman, anything on behalf of your client?
Yes, sir. I think that what counsel has stated about a long theft history, it probably mirrors a history of drug use, for which now I told his parents when I walked in today, this is the best I've seen him look in all the time I've known him and represented him. So clearly what you're seeing now is an example of the clean living that he has. He has 4 months left just about on the cases out of Clinton. What I've learned from him today is that he is to be released to a halfway house in about 12 days or so, and treatment through the Talbot House in Cincinnati. So the kinds of things I believe that the court would expect of him, would want of him, to ensure he does not come back before you again. It seems like that's the track that he's on at this point, Judge. I'd ask if the court's going to impose a sentence to make that concurrent to what he's already done.
Seems like he's just a habitual theft. From what I see of his record, his PSI from Clinton County.
Judge, if I may.
Yes, sir.
One of the things that I learned in Clinton County, just by way of their familiarity with some of the other guys with whom he would be arrested with, those other persons had drug problems. It seems as if Matt was just lucky in that he did not get arrested for any of his drug-related issues, but it seems as if the theft was to feed that addiction that he has. And we came to that conclusion in Clinton because of all of the other co-defendants over the years, their knowledge of those co-defendants and their drug history. Judge, he changed his mind. He'd like to
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, I'm really not a thief. I know I've got some past history of some theft. The last year or something like that, I had got hard up for paying my rent. I let a couple guys come stay with me, and they've been known for some thieving, and I was around it a lot, and I'm totally against it actually, and I was just around them a lot doing it, and actually I didn't do the stealing. It was my vehicle involved. I really wasn't stealing. I'm just trying to get to this halfway house and do better and start working, and I'm just trying to change my life around, which I've already got a good mindset of that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do better. I'm not really trying to do a bunch of extra time. I just want to get back out there with my family. I've lost my house. I'm about to lose everything, and I'm trying to do better.
I'm not sure I have much choice here. Can't put him on community control if he's in prison. I guess I could, but he's from Clinton County. What's his out date? October?
My out date's January 13th. My bed date is July 8th or 20th for that halfway house. I'm going to get to the halfway house and go to GED and get my GED and stuff like that, and do their groups and treatment, and I'm just trying to better my life. I'm 50 years old, and I'm tired of this life. I ain't never had nothing in life. I've cheated myself out of a lot in life.
I guess I can put him on community control and have him report here after his release from the halfway house.
Release from the halfway house or release from prison into the halfway house? I believe the halfway house would probably provide him transportation to our department if we scheduled something in advance.
That's better, yeah.
My recommendation would be if he is placed on community control for him to be on an electronic monitor. Due to his history while on pretrial supervision, he had a period of abscondence, and he entered into Woodhaven treatment for, I believe, 1 day before he left the facility.
I'll take a chance. I'm going to send him to prison for 12 months if he doesn't comply, though. So find that he's amenable to community control based on statements made here today. Place him on a period of community control for a period of 3 years. Order him to complete treatment upon release from prison and all aftercare related to it. He'll be on a monitor. He'll be allowed to work and go to treatment while on the monitor. I just want to make it clear. If you don't show up, if you don't fully comply with all our rules of supervision, they'll file a violation, and I'll send you to prison for 12 months.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if not, then you go to your halfway house, comply with that, comply with the requirements that we have, and you know, you can get a new start here.
Yes, sir.
You have a right to appeal this sentence. You have 30 days from today to file a notice of appeal. If you cannot afford an attorney will be appointed to represent you. Any document you need will be provided at no cost. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, that's all.
Mr. Carswell, how old are you?
49,
How far did you go in school?
12th grade.
Are you able to read and write English?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Are you taking any medications?
No, sir.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes, sir.
Other than this 6-month sentence, has anybody made any threats, promises, or representations to get you to plead guilty to this against your will?
No, sir.
I have a document entitled Change of Plea and Entry. On the second page, there's a signature above the line defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you review this with Ms. Chambers before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with the representation that you've received in the case?
Yes, sir.
You're going to be entering a plea of guilty to 1 count of theft. This is a 5th-degree felony, punishable by up to 12 months in prison and a $2,500 fine. This would also include an optional period of post-release control of up to 2 years. Harris, what are the facts?
Your Honor, if this matter had proceeded to trial, the state would show beyond a reasonable doubt, in addition to all allegations in the indictment, that on or about August 7th of 2025, Michael Carswell, along with co-defendants, took a trailer valued at $5,000 from a local business by the name of Truck Base, which is located in Hamilton Township, Warren County, Ohio.
Anything on those facts, Ms. Chambers?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Carswell, did you hear those facts?
Yes, sir.
Do you admit they are true?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the rights you're giving up by entering a plea? Which plea?
Nope.
Based upon the plea of guilty, I'm going to find you guilty. You've made a knowing, voluntary, and intelligent choice here today, only after you had been fully advised of your constitutional rights, which you waived and rejected here in open court. Any reason not to go into the matter of the sentence today?
No, Your Honor.
All right, we have 0 days of jail time credit was recovered, so we have no restitution, right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Harris, anything from the state?
Just to put on the record that I have had contact with the victim in this matter. He is a resident, I believe, of Uzbekistan. He was out of the country, I believe, if you'll remember. We did a deposition. He did indicate that they do not have any, the trailer was recovered. There's no restitution due in this. And I believe he's out. He may still be out of the country at this time.
Chambers?
Nothing on those, Your Honor.
Anything you want to tell me, Mr. Carswell?
Yeah, Your Honor. I just want to say I apologize to the court, and I'm also got a bed date for treatment Friday. So I got 6 months to go to I'll be leaving for treatment Friday.
When you say treatment, are you talking about in the institution?
Yeah.
treatment?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court's going to sentence you to 6 months in prison, concurrent to the time that you're already doing. I'm not going to impose a fine. I am going to impose the costs. This includes the optional period of post-release control. That means the adult parole authority can, but is not required to supervise you for up to 2 years after your release. If they impose that supervision and you violate the terms, you can be returned to prison for up to 1/2 of my original sentence, or if you violate by committing a new felony, then you can be returned to prison for up to 1 year, or the amount of time you have left on post-release control. It's automatically whichever of those is the longer period. It's automatically consecutive to the sentence that you would receive for the new felony. You do have the right to appeal this to the 12th District Court of Appeals in Middletown if you don't have the funds to hire a lawyer, to obtain a transcript, or to pay the costs. Those will all be provided to you at no charge. Good luck to you, Mr. Crosswell.
Thank you.
Thank you.